Hi friends, it's Erin Harner, gut health and IBS dietitian, and I want to tell you something, okay? Those symptoms you've been brushing off, the gas, the bloating, the diarrhea, the constipation, the stomach aches, the cramping, the fatigue, the lethargy, the brain fog, the skin rashes, they may be common, but they're not normal. A lot of people have them. A lot of people have complaints about these things. Your body is meant to thrive and be healthy and to feel good. These are not normal symptoms. So I can tell you how many women I've worked with who think they just have to live with feeling this way. I used to feel like that for a long time throughout my childhood, my teen years, and early in college. And then I was like, you know what? This isn't normal. No 18, 19, 20-year-old is meant to feel like garbage. Our bodies are meant to heal and to be vibrant and to thrive. I just want to tell you, you don't have to live like that. There are options and there are ways to help. It's not just part of getting older. It's not just part of being busy. It's not just being part of having a sensitive stomach or an IBS or a SIBO diagnosis. I just want to share with you that it is not true. You do not have to live like that. You do not have to let your symptoms guide your life. And I'm so sick of hearing women talk about just kind of being okay with feeling like garbage most of the time or some of the time by symptoms, right? You don't have to live like that. So your body's really smart. Your body's meant to thrive. So when it's giving you these signals, the bloating, the constipation, the diarrhea, the fatigue, the lethargy, whatever it is, it's telling you that something is not right. Think about it like a check engine light in your car. So when your check engine light comes on, do you just ignore the check engine light and keep driving and hoping everything is going to be okay? Or do you investigate why the check engine light is on and fix the problem, and that way you don't break down on the side of the highway? Right? So it's similar. Your body is giving you these symptoms. It's telling you, hey, yoo-hoo, something's not quite right in there. Like, pay attention. So that is my message for today. These common symptoms, they're not normal. Symptoms are your body's red flag. They're saying, hey, pay attention, something isn't right. And usually you feel this way, and then you go for a quick fix, like a fiber supplement or an herbal tea or a heat compress, a castor oil pack, a chiropractic visit, some acupuncture, like whatever it is, a fiber supplement. You cut out gluten, you cut out FODMAP foods, like the list goes on and on and on of all of these things that you can do to help yourself feel better in the short term. You can feel better today, and that's great, right? When you're feeling like garbage, you're having bloating, distension, gas, constipation, whatever, that's the immediate priority. You want to make it go away. But what about tomorrow? Like, what about next week? What about next month? What about next year? Are these symptoms going to continue to drive this quality of life problem, right? Is it going to continue to impact your marriage, and your kids, and your family, and your ability to travel, attend work functions, trips, and dinners, time out with friends, right? There's so many different things that these symptoms impact that we don't give enough credit. So remember, these symptoms are common. A lot of people have them, but they're not normal. And it's not your fault. Like, the diet industry pushes all of these things, right? You have this symptom, take a pill for an L. You have a stomach ache, here is Imodium. You have diarrhea, have some Pepto-Bismol. You have gas, take some Gas X, right? There's so many solutions that you could possibly take for these symptoms, but they only help today. They're not going to help tomorrow. So if we want to actually address these symptoms long term, we have to think differently. We have to think functionally. We have to think like, okay, think about your check engine light. We don't just like go in and turn off the check engine light because there's a problem. We actually have to figure out why the check engine light is on. And with symptoms, we need to do the same thing. Why is that check engine light on? Because the thing that's really interesting about gut health, and I've been in this realm for a long time, one symptom can be a result of multiple different root causes. So let's think about bloating, for example. Like, why would we get bloating? It could be overproduction of gas. It could be fermentation in the small intestine. It could be constipation. There's so many different things that can lead to bloating. But until we figure out what's actually causing the bloating, it could be inflammation, it could be leaky gut, it could be a broken gut barrier, it could be dysbiosis. And unless we know what it could be, we don't know how to fix it. So what I do in my Gut Balance Method program, the reason I have a program is because if we can address the root causes of what's going on, then we can feel better. Not just today, not just tomorrow, but like next week and next month and in the future. So we have to quit missing out on all these fun things of life, right? Life is meant to be enjoyed and lived. We're meant to be here present fully And if we're constantly being derailed by gut issues, it really limits our ability to do that. It limits our ability to do things that we love, hobbies and activities and work and showing up for our families, right? All of those things. So remember that we need to address the check engine light, right? Your symptoms are your check engine light. Yes, all cars have check engine lights. They come on sometimes, and that's okay. It just means we have to do something to address it. So don't ignore your body's check engine light. Take home message of this video. Remember, one symptom can be caused by many different things. And also, one root cause can cause many different symptoms and diagnoses. If you have a broken gut barrier, that can lead to a host of other problems, right? Constipation, diarrhea, dysbiosis, liver dysfunction, immune system imbalances, hormonal imbalances, headaches, fatigue, skin rashes. So the key is we have to figure out what's actually going on in there. We can't just ignore the check engine light. We need to pay attention. So what might be common is not normal.